Hey guys, Scott here again with the intro that I'm really running out of ideas for. Today I'm using the Great Club, and now I know you're thinking, Scott, what? That's not a Karthus curved sword. That's not a fast weapon. That's a Great Hammer. What are you doing? Are you an idiot? And yes, the answer is yes, I am an idiot. But still, I think the Great Club is probably the only good Great Hammer in the game. And it is solely because of this move right here. That R2 is so damn good. It can roll catch. It can roll catch people that go behind you because it swings behind you. It can catch people that roll away from you because you lurch forward. It is insane damage. It's got insane hyper armor. This thing is like the R2 machine. And everything else about it is kind of, it's just standard Great Club. But, God, the R2, man, it is so fucking good. So, hopefully I will demonstrate how fucking cool it is. This guy is going for the Drang Hammer Wombo Combo L2, like, hyper dance of death, so if he hits me with that combo, it'll do 1,000 damage easily. Not falling for that shit. Oh, I didn't think I'd hit him. That should be a roll catch. Nope, he double rolled. That's fine. Gotta roll away, then not get hit by that. Gonna do that to try to roll catch him. Didn't work. I wasn't close enough. It's my fault. I'm hoping he's gonna try to change. Nope, not gonna fall for that at all. Ooh, excellent spacing on his end. That was really good. Yeah, he really wants the wombo combo, and I'm not going to let him get it. Even with the Great Hammer. Drang Hammers are so friggin' slow. Oh, I'm going to hyper armor through the shit out of that. He rolled out, though, probably because he was in the middle of an attack. So he had, like, a little bit of hyper armor. There it is. That is why the R2 is so fucking good. Because he rolled behind me, and I still hit him like that. It is so damn good. I remember, I shit on ultra great weapons all the time. I think Great Hammers are awful, and they are awful. But out of my entire time playing this game, one guy beat me with a great weapon, and it was this club, and I was like, holy shit. That's the thing, though. Once I learned about the R2, it's, even then, it's still pretty trivial to fight. But, I mean, people don't fight the Great Club very often, so this R2 catches so many people off guard. And, I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are. If you've never encountered it, it's going to catch you off guard. Like, it completely annihilated the one time I fought it. And I was like, wow, that was really, really cool. So ever since then, I've valued this as like the only good Great Hammer. Because I've tried pretty much all of them, and none of them really have the same effect. But this thing, man, it does work. Now this is going to be annoying, fighting a mage with a Great Hammer. Oh, that worked out. Oh, I guess he's just invincible. Oh, no, he's just super fucking laggy. He didn't even get stunned by that, and he also took damage like 10 seconds after I hit him. 10 seconds might have been an exaggeration. Nice. God, it's so good at roll catching. So fucking good at roll catching, man. Ugh. Love this thing. No, not Crystal Hail. What will I do? Oh, nice. Shouldn't have blocked that one. He's being too aggressive now. Nice, he didn't panic roll that time. Good. I would try to... No. The way his attack pattern was, I wouldn't have been able to swing. I don't panic roll, Scott. It's a little baby bitch spell. What are you doing? Oh, that hit me, apparently. Then again, lag. Nice. I mean, look at the range of that. It's got such insane range. Granted, we had not that great of a connection, so it probably had longer range than it normally would have, but man. VR2, it is so fucking good. Now, I'm sure you want to know about the other moves on this weapon. It's got the war cry, and... Sorry, I gotta move my mic there for a second. And it's weird, because usually you think, oh, they use the war cry to buff your weapon. I think the war cry, if you use the war cry, it debuffs the weapon, because you lose this R2. And, I mean, it'll be useful once the gimmick wears off and people don't fall for the roll catch anymore, but I don't like using war cry, because this R2 is so good, and when you war cry, it changes the R2 into that triple slam. And most people know about the triple slam, so it's not that useful. But this thing is infinitely useful. So it sucks that basically the weapon art I find to be mostly useless. Now, it has its uses occasionally, but for the most part, the weapon art is, I think, a detriment, not an actual good thing. So it's only because how good the R2 is. But between one-handed and two-handed, the moveset's basically exactly the same. So there's no reason to really one-hand this weapon like ever. Oh, he double rolled. Nice. That would have been a roll catch. Nice, again. He really wants that backstab. I gotta be careful. Doesn't like swinging. Or really doing anything. That was really ballsy and stupid. Why would you ever jump attack, man? That did ass damage. That did, like, less than my AR. That did, like, 600 damage. I have 639 AR. What the... Hopefully that'll be a roll catch. Nah, I did it too late. I had to do that earlier and it would have been fine. Nice. Leading with an R2, even though it's slower, is sometimes not a bad idea. I tried to get a roll backstab there, but I fucked up. I'll take that trade. That's not going to be a roll catch. I took a gamble there. You should usually never use all of your stamina like that, but I said fuck it. I figured he might have tried to swing, and if he didn't, well, what's the worst that could happen? Actually, the worst that could happen is I would have eaten a backstab in the face, but... Backstab in the face? It's an oxymoron. But still. I mean, as good as this thing is, all it's going to take is a reactive, you know, washing pole or Karthus user to probably beat this, so... although I'm making it look really cool right now, it is very good, but... Still, you know, like thrusting swords as stock, washing pole, Karthus, plus a reactive player equals you being very upset and dying with this thing. But it's really, as far as great hammers go, I think this is by far the best. So if you're looking to use a great hammer and you want to use one, don't be swayed by the lower damage compared to like Morns or, you know, any of the other ones. Also, my build is ridiculous. I have 66 strength, so when I two-hand it, I basically have 100 strength, or 99 strength rather. So this is the absolute most amount of damage you can get out of this thing without buffing it, so. That being said, it's actually less investment than a quality build, so it works out. And the roll catch. So beautiful, man. Rolling R2 takes a lot of stamina, so use it very sparingly. Rolling R1's great, but it can be parried pretty easily, too. Nice, say he learned. Now this is the kind of situation where I might change it up with Warcry now, since he already learned the timing of it, and now he's very scared. So there we go. Ah, it didn't stun him long enough. That's unfortunate. Gonna do the follow up this time? Nah. Didn't realize how long the recovery is. Didn't have time to do it. That's fine. Oh, nice. He read my bluff. I was trying to roll or pressure him. Yeah, but now he's gonna get killed. So I ran up in his face because he's been very, very passive and very scared to attack this whole time. So I ran up in his face and just stood there. But then he actually swung. So he shifted over to aggression. So after I got hit, rolled back and went into it again, except this time I swung. And he did the same thing. So he didn't change up his patterns and I did. And then he took a giant hammer to the face for 400 damage. I mean, this thing has 630 AR with 66 strength. And 66 strength is actually less stat investment than 40-40. So, I mean... The damage of this thing is actually pretty fucking good, and I'm really surprised we don't see it more often. Because I see other great hammers that are, like, bad in comparison, like, you know, Morns and shit like that. So I don't know why people choose those hammers over this when this has so much more going for it, and it does roughly the same amount of damage, so... I don't get it. But I hope we see more of these around, because it is definitely the best Great Club. I mean, it's literally called the fucking Great Club. Now, this is going to be a hyper armor battle. This is going to be interesting. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't like hyper armor dick swinging battles, but we'll see. Surprised I didn't roll catch. Damn it. Why did I not roll? Stupid. I might have to start one-handing so I can parry that next time he does it. He's not doing it every time, though. He's like rolling once or twice, then doing it. Stop it. There's a roll catch. Bad roll catch. That does not track very well, that R1. I should be able to parry this guy, like, for real. Damn it. Guessed on the wrong one. It's fine. You know what? I don't have to parry him. I don't usually parry. Oh my god. Look at this guy's phantom. Look at this guy's phantom. Stop it. Stop throwing knives. Look at this. Look at this fucker. Small with 2 hammers. Oh, yeah. Little known fact. If you hold the R2, it has very little tracking. Whereas if you just press R2 once, it has great tracking. Can you stop that? Figures I can't deal with other great weapons when I'm using one myself. Damn it. least he changed it up a bit. I'm just hoping we swing at the same frame. God, he can just punish me with that every time. I have to parry it. He's just doing that way too much. I can't let him keep doing it. I'll just have to parry every single time he rolls. That's the safest thing to do. There we go. Yeah, I should have done this a long time ago. Don't know why I waited. Oh, that should have worked. I'm upset. I guess because I was maybe one-handing it. I don't know. If I had a Horner Ring, this dude would be dead, but I don't like using Horner Ring, like, ever. He's still doing it. Just... Oh, you want to parry now? Put that away. This is frustrating, but... I mean, I guess I'll just roll... I'll parry every single time he rolls. Yeah, see, I should have just not there. I'm just hesitating. There's no downside. Oh, now you switch it up finally. Except it's too slow, so it doesn't matter even if you mix it up. So I'm still going to parry every time he rolls, because there's no downside to it. There's nothing he can really do. Yeah, there's nothing he can do. That was his only real, like, offensive maneuver, and he just did it over and over again, so... I really don't like parrying. If you watch my videos, I don't parry very often at all. Because when you're fighting a good player, you're almost never ever going to parry him. Good players are just not predictable, so... Parries are not a reliable maneuver, and, like, you know, when two good players are fighting, and as you guys know, I tend to fight as if I'm fighting a good player every time, so... That's why I don't. But, I mean, that guy, the only offensive maneuver he was doing was rolling R1s that were actually, like, hitting me. So, that's the thing. There was no downside to me parrying every time he rolled. Every single time he rolled, if I parried, there's nothing bad that could have happened. If he did a rolling R2, it's way too slow. I could have just rolled away. If he did a rolling R1, he would get parried. If he did a rolling R1, or if he did a roll and then stopped and then did a regular R1, I would still parry and then roll away. So there was literally no downside to me parrying every single time he rolled there. It's kind of like how Goddard's works, except Goddard's actually has like a counter to that, to where they can do a roll into an L2 weapon art. So that doesn't work. But against what he had, I mean, there was nothing he could do. Other than just... Rather, I mean, there was nothing he could do to, like, punish me for doing that. That was stupid of me. I didn't mean to do that. I'm surprised I missed. Dragon Slayer X? It didn't have enough hyper armor. Or it didn't start that soon. So R2 starts a bit later. It's my fault. This guy is so aggressive. Like, I guess I'm just going to R1 or something. I don't know. I'm trying to be all fancy, but... I think he's just gonna roll. Ooh, nice! Oh, that was strange lag. He hit me and then I lost health. Interesting. Not used to getting backstab like ever. There we go. Nope, I guess not. Holy shit, the lag. Whoa. This is obnoxious. My parry man reaction here. There we go. Jeez. What? How did he block the second one? Wasn't even stunned. I guess that's just latency. That's silly. He's hitting me and then getting hit and then rolling. I don't know how to combat this because it's just like... My timing that... What? He just stunned me out of my hyper armor too. Nothing about this fight makes any fucking sense. Stop stunning me out of hyper armor! What the fuck? That's like the second... That's the third time he's done that. I don't know how to combat this. I'm probably gonna get backstabbed. I don't know what to do. What? Okay. Can I blame this on lag yet, please? Thank you. God damn, that was so frustrating. I was hoping he would actually... I was hoping he would, like, display how laggy he actually was, because it's very different from when you're just watching from when you're playing. Holy shit, that guy was so laggy. Now you know I'm not full of shit. Oh, that was so frustrating to deal with. Whatever. I'm gonna check that dude's stats. Oh, never mind. I closed Cheat Engine. Something I've done, I run Cheat Engine when I'm playing, and there's a little tab you can open that lets you view the stats and level of everyone that you're fighting. You would be surprised how many people are just blatantly cheating. It is so sad. I would say maybe 1 in 10 people are still level 120 with 60 in all their stats. It is so fucking dumb. So I'm checking this now to see just exactly how many people have been cheating. But yeah, it's I honestly, I mean, there's no downside to just running cheat engine as long as you don't actually like change anything in the game. But I actually would recommend you guys do this so you can see exactly who's cheating. It's really, really funny and gives you a smug sense of satisfaction when you beat somebody that has like 90 in all their stats because they still couldn't beat you. Nah, that was too far away for a roll catch. What does he have? I know it's some great sword, but I can't tell. Howl Slayer, maybe? Damn it, I tried hitting him on the backswing there and turning around. Didn't work. I'll take it. Weird. Didn't stun him for 2, though. That was my first R1. Although it came out of an L2, so... Can't risk the backstab, so I gotta wait. This guy's not falling for any baits. He knows his roll timings very well. Which is a Gundyrs. It gives me time to... Oh, I somehow missed that. Weird. Maybe I did it too late or something. And okay, I guess that missed. Ah, shame on me. Really surprised I missed that shit. Might backstab me here. Yeah. That is the unfortunate side. Oh, he's using a Drake Blood? Holy shit, the balls. That was weird. I just couldn't move. Was mashing circle the whole time. I noticed that happen a couple of times. Like you'll get comboed and you'll be on the ground and then you mash circle, but you still get hit. It seems like there's a frame, there's like a window where you can't do anything, but you can also still be hit. And like I tried combat rolling and everything, it didn't work. So that was strange. But I wish I had a longer chance to, or I wish I had more of a chance to fight that. That was a shitty way to die. But yeah, I gotta watch me getting backstabbed more. I mean, it's hard against, like, you know, against a reactive player, obviously. Anyone who's, like, even remotely above average that plays reactive is going to beat you with a Great Hammer every single time. But, I mean, I'm trying to think, like, I can do what I can do for people that are rolling around me. And there really is nothing you can do. Because if you try to swing again, they can just roll backstab you. If you try doing this into an R2, they can still roll backstab you. If you try maybe R1... turn around and then R1. Now, that's assuming your latency will be perfect. They'll still probably face stab you then, because before you've actually turned around, on their screen, you haven't actually turned yet, so that wouldn't work either. So, I mean, Great Hammers are still really bad against even, like, slightly above average players, so that guy definitely was not awful, and he knew how to backstab punish it, so, I mean... Them's the breaks. If you're gonna use a Great Hammer, you're gonna have to deal with that shit. You're gonna lose against people that know what they're doing. That's fine. I mean, not every weapon is like super try-hard competitive stuff, so if you're okay with that, then these things are a lot of fun to use. Running out of science here. Let's see if I do that. No. Yeah, I mean, against like the most I can do is just do that and then roll away to not get backstabbed. Maybe if I do that, roll away, and then... No, that doesn't have enough range. It has range going in the opposite direction, so... Like, the opposite direction I roll, so that wouldn't work either. Nah, there's nothing I can do. I was probably going to lose that regardless of how I played there. All it takes is a player that just knows the basics of the game, and they will wreck you with a Great Hammer. Well, when you're using a Great Hammer, rather. And most people might go, well, I mean, you've been beating everybody else, and that's because probably 99% of the people that play this game are just not very good. They just don't care about dedicating a lot of time to it, because why would they? It's not exactly a fucking top-tier competitive game here, so... It'll still work against, like, most of the people you fight, because most of the people that you fight are not very good. Alrighty. This guy's under 30%. I don't even know how I just hit him there. He had his shield up for sure. Waited for the last second to roll there just to see if he'd actually do a running attack. I tried, wow, well, he did no damage to me. Holy shit. He was out of stamina too, I guess? That should be a roll catch. He was out of stamina after he did that Oni Slayer because he just stood still. That was not very well done by that guy. Never ever want to blow all your stamina unless you're taking the gamble. And taking the gamble is a really bad idea, but, you know. Still. So yeah, I mean, you'll never see a Great Hammer like against, you know, when you see some boring ass top tier meta bullshit duels, but they're still fun to use. I still enjoy using them. I don't like losing, but God, there's only so many days I can use the Karthus Curve Sword. It gets boring even to me eventually, so. This shit is pretty fun. I just wish there was more variety to it, this weapon. Like, because if I go one-handed, the moveset's exactly the same. So, there's not much to it. That should be a hyper armor trade in my favor. He'll be able to roll away after that one, though. I have to double roll and not get backstabbed. I'm going to do R1 and the R2 here. No, actually, no, I'm not going to have time to swing. I spaced that badly. Now I'm going to do that. That worked out. Yeah, the charged R2 is really not good. You can't steer it anymore. Oh, God. Whereas this, you can steer all day. Let me try stagger. Actually, I'm scared to stagger, though, because you can just backstab me then. Like that. Oh, nice. I should have just actually done a regular R1 combo that time. I'm making him think I'm out of stamina by moving forward and R1ing over and over again, but I can still keep swinging. Damn, I thought he'd take that bait. I really did. That was a bad judgment call on my end. I really thought he would take that bait. What the hell? Oh, he just swapped to a Zweihander, I guess. And he got him on the backswing. That R2 is so good. I don't know why I switched to an Ultra Greatsword at the end there. That was weird. Love that backswing, though. It's got good backstab protection if you do it when they're not behind you. Like, they can't... If you start this attack and do it, they can't backstab you. But if they're already behind you and then you start it and you try to turn around, you will get backstabbed because you'll get a... On their screen, you haven't turned around yet. And that's all that really matters when backstabs are involved, so... That's not safe to do when they're behind you. So that's not really an answer to someone rolling around you when you're trying this shit. But if they're in front of you and then they roll behind you, this will absolutely catch them. Something I've tried to do is intentionally swing the opposite direction and hit them on the backswing like that. And it does work sometimes, but it's very risky and honestly not worth the risk. It looks really cool, but, you know, like so. Say this pillar was a guy. I would do this and hope that he would track me and try to, you know, backstab me. But that's very risky. And you'll end up probably getting backstabbed half the time you try it. So, very tricky move, but probably not worth it. Come on, Tony. Are you going to Karthus Rouge your shit? No Karthus Rouge. Tony, what's wrong with you? Oh, he's cheating. That's fine. Still fucking kill you, Tony. I'll kill you with a fucking great hammer, Tony. Don't give a shit. Dance, you bitch. How'd that feel? Shit balls. Couldn't account for the triple hit combo. It's fine. Surprised I didn't get a parry there. Fuck balls. Ah, damn it. Oh, I can do this. He has no recovery on that, so I can't actually punish it. Damn, that was crazy range. Didn't have time. This is gonna be tough. It's gonna be basically a guess. Get fucking annihilated, Tony. Get fucking annihilated. I'm done. Video's over. I'm out. Set shades on. Peace.